There's more documentation on Jesus than any other person in the world.
The Christian faith has never been in 2,000 years presented as a fairy tale. Jesus is the most documented human person in the history of the human race. No one has been written about, preached about, studied more than Jesus. And the documents associated with his life are the most abundant of any ancient figure whatsoever. If you asked your friends who are thinking this way, if they think Alexander the Great is a fairy tale, what would they say? If you asked that if George Washington, the first president of our country, was a fairy tale, the amount of historical documentation about them is paltry compared to what we have about Jesus. We have documents not just from Jesus' closest friends, the apostles, right? We have documentation about Jesus from his
Even
enemies.
his enemies documented. You can't disprove Jesus. If you could disprove Jesus, I would have nothing to stand on. But the reality is, just like Lee Strobel, who is a devout atheist, set out to disprove Jesus and fell in love with him. Every person that set out to disprove the Bible fell in love with God. How does that not prove it in itself? There's more documentation for the Bible and for Jesus than anything else in the entire world. Open your eyes to the truth. And if you want to learn more about the truth, follow or subscribe right now.